Welcome back to the Corporate Email Mastery video series. In this session, I'm going to show you how to add the query builder to Microsoft Outlook to the custom search folder criteria feature. So default out of the box, Outlook only allows you to do an advanced query or filter, which only allows for AND conditions. So if you need to set up a search folder with OR conditions, you've got multiple criteria, and if it meets any one of those, you want that message to be included in your folder, you have to add the query builder to Microsoft Outlook. And the way you go about doing that is by adding a registry entry into your Microsoft Windows registry. Now, if you try to do this step and it blocks you or you can't open the registry, then it probably means that you don't have administrator access to your computer, and you'll need to ask your IT support team to do it for you. So let me show you what Outlook looks like first. So let me just skip out of this. So when we go into Outlook and we go down to the search folders and create a new search folder, and I'll go to criteria. Right now, the only three options are messages, more choices, and advanced. And in the advanced, you can add multiple criteria, but it's an AND statement. There's no option for an OR statement. So let me show you how to go ahead and add that. And I'll leave the steps. Let me just jump back to this for 1 second. These are the steps that we're going to do, and I'll leave this screen up at the end so that you can snag it and follow it through, or you can just follow my video through. But basically what we're going to do is open regedit, which is your Windows registry. We're going to look for this registry key for Microsoft Outlook, and then we're going to add a new key called Query Builder. We're going to close it. We're going to reopen Outlook, and we'll see the Query Builder is available. So what we're going to do is just go to Windows and type in regedit, and you'll see it comes up with registry editor. Yes, I want to go into it. And so from here, you can see on your left-hand side, you've got all of these different folder tree options. And so you're going to follow that path that I have in the slide, starting with current user, and then going down into software. And then from software, you're going to go to Microsoft. From Microsoft, you're going to go down to Office. And then from there, it depends what version of Office you're running, but there should be just one version out there. So in this case, mine is 16, so I'm going to pick that. And then once I open up 16, I can see Microsoft Outlook down here. So, and again, like when I first come into these views, so when I click 16, this is what it's going to look like. If I close this one out, I can see like there's version 8, so there must be some leftover stuff in there from an earlier version of Outlook. You want the most current version that you see in here. And again, one thing I forgot to tell you is close Outlook before we do this. So let's just shut Outlook off. Okay, so we're going to go back into the latest version, and it may be different on your computer. And then we're going to go to Outlook. And right here in Outlook, we're going to right-click, click New, Key, and we're just going to type in Query Builder. And you need to capitalize the first letter, and you need to spell it right, of Query and Builder. And then you can just hit Enter, and it'll save it. And then you can click File, Exit. And so now we've added that entry to our registry. Now I'm going to go back into Outlook. And now if I go down to my search folders and I create a new search folder, and I come down to here, criteria, now you can see I have Query Builder. And if I click on Query Builder, now I can add things in here. So like, for example, I can say, let's see, all mail fields to subject contains test, and add it. And now I can add additional ones in here. So I can go back to mail fields, subject contains sample, add to list. And now you can see I get the option here of saying if I want this to be an AND or an OR. So if I set it to OR, then any messages with the word test or sample in the subject are going to appear. If it's AND, then the only time I'm going to see the result is if it contains both the words test and sample. So that's it. That's how you add the Query Builder to your search folder criteria. Let me just switch back over to the slide. So again, I'll leave this up for a second. And you can just pause the video. But these are the steps that you need to perform to be able to add the Query Builder piece to Microsoft Outlook. Hope that helps. Have a great day.